Hi, Tristan here. Let's talk about the stages of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time real quick. Note that I will not be factoring in the ports. This is strictly talking about the arcade version. Let's go!
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
The game starts inside what looks like a skyscraper under construction. You'll be running into foot soldiers here, which aren't hard to defeat. These cones at the beginning of the stage can be hit to use as projectiles. There's a wrecking ball attempting to flatten you, an exploding barrel, and Krang's android firing a beam from its eyes in an attempt to zap you. The first boss is Baxter Stockman. He'll fly around firing his machine gun at you, land a bit, and continue to fire his gun. You can knock the gun away, and he'll grab another weapon that fires what looks like an arm. He's not hard, and he doesn't have a lot of health. He'll try to keep you away while he's flying. Just be as aggressive as possible, and you'll beat him easily.
Alley Cat Blues.
This level takes place in an alleyway, hence the name. You can use the fire hydrants to take out enemies. There's manholes that are covered by wood that you can fall into. Along with the foot soldiers, there's these boxing robots that have fast movement but aren't too hard to beat. Metalhead is the boss of this level. Again, he'll try to keep you away from him by extending his arms and legs. He can also skip across the screen as well. He's the only boss in the game to flash yellow. He'll eventually explode, and you'll advance to
Sewer Surfing.
This is an auto-scrolling stage where you're literally surfing through the sewer. You'll fight plenty of foot soldiers and these pizza monsters. As for hazards, there's these mines that can take a chunk out of your health, as well as these floodgates that can crush you. This is the only stage in the game where there's no real boss fight. Instead, you'll fight a gauntlet against a horde of pizza monsters. Once you're done with that, Shredder's portrait appears, and he'll send you back in time to
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
You're transported to a forested area, then you'll traverse through a dank cave and wind up atop a cliff overlooking this canyon with a volcano. Watch out for pterodactyls dropping off foot soldiers or rocks to drop on your head. This is the level where stone warriors are introduced. While they can't be thrown, with enough hits on them, they'll eventually go down. You can encounter foot soldiers riding on raptors. The raptors can breathe fire, but after a single hit, they'll run off the screen crying. Cement Man is the boss. He's only got a couple of attacks, a slap, and he can hurl cement at you, preventing you from moving for a couple of seconds. Overall, it's an easy fight, but nothing stands out. It's a great stage, but it has the most underwhelming boss in my opinion. Aw, man, I ran out of time on this segment. Well, it's out of my hands, folks. Sorry about that. If you would like to see the rest of the video, along with my other works from MSU-TV and beyond, then consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, T.K.S. 85. You can also like and share my videos too. It pleases the almighty YouTube algorithm. It also puts a smile on my face. And if you're able, keep an ear out for me on Morehead State Public Radio, WMKY 90.3 FM. It's been an absolute pleasure working with everyone on the show.
We'll do it live!
And to the viewers of Morehead State University Television, thanks for watching. Goodbye, everybody.
Skull and Crossbones.
This stage takes the turtles to a pirate ship out in the middle of the ocean. The thing to watch out for are these wood patches. If you step on one, a plank of wood flies up and hits your turtle in the face, causing damage. There's also a box of explosives lying around just waiting to be hit and explode. Foot soldiers will climb aboard the ship to attack you as you fight your way to the other end of the ship to face Taka and Razar. If you're playing solo, then this fight can get somewhat annoying, but it's nothing you can't handle. The fight itself really isn't the issue, but it's the weather effects. They are very distracting. Defeat both enemies and they'll turn back to their original cute selves. Aww.
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee.
This stage takes place on a speeding train in the Wild West. There's barrels that you can hit to make them roll over enemies. I like the foot soldiers riding on horseback jumping on the train. You make your way from car to car fighting enemies until you're at a car near the front of the train. Here you fight Leatherhead. To me, he's the most challenging boss in the game because of how hard he can be to get a hit on. He's got some nasty knife attacks, and he has this crawling attack that's a pain to dodge without proper timing. Persevere and he will go down.
Neon Night Riders.
Much like with Sewer Surfin', this is an auto-scrolling stage, except here you're on these pads going down a futuristic highway. I like the backdrop of this city. It reminds me of Blade Runner or Snatcher. You're fighting off foot soldiers for the most part. You can also encounter a couple of robots as well, but then there's these guys in these gunner helicopter suits. They're hard to hit due to the need to jump to reach them, mixed with their maneuverability and firepower. Krang's android body flies in and you fight it. He's not hard, he's got an axe handle smash, a charging kick, and chest missiles. Once you beat him, Krang exits out of the android body and taunts the turtles.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before.
We're in this futuristic hallway with windows overlooking a city on another planet. The Starbase robots will attempt to lasso you in this beam and damage you. They can be taken out with a single hit. This stage has more hazards than ever. You got electric beams firing out of walls, steel balls rolling over everybody, robotic sentries firing lasers, and these floor traps that literally freeze the turtles. At the end of the stage, you fight Krang a second time. This time he's in a small ship that drops robots and fires bubbles that can trap and damage the turtles. He's a bit of a pain to track down and hit, but beat him into a pile of pink goo and debris, and there's only one more fight left.
Technodrome, the final shell shock.
Turtle Soup, my favorite.
It's just you versus the Shredder. He's equipped with a beam sword that has good reach. He also has a kick and a projectile attack. The attack to watch out for is where he hovers in the air. He fires this beam at the turtles and de-evolutionizes them. In other words, he transforms them back into normal turtles. This beam will one-shot you no matter how much health you got left. He will do these fake-out hovers as well. That's the best time to attack him. Beat him, and he falls off the platform, presumably to his death. The turtles haul the statue back to its rightful place in front of a crowd while April reports on this event. We have an epic photobomb as April ends the broadcast, and Splinter glances at the camera like he knows something we don't. Just what are you hiding, Splinter? Roll credits. Thank you for watching this video that I phoned in to complete one last segment for Morehead State Television. I plan on uploading more content. If you're interested, then subscribe to the channel and hit that stupid bell icon if you want. You can also like, share, and comment on my videos. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching. Later.
Dude, I could be gaming.